Good morning, Prairie Dogs. It's time for your Tuesday morning announcements. Today's date is Tuesday, October 14th, 2025. Let's remember our digs behaviors as Prairie Dogs today by being kind, having integrity, giving our all, and making sure we are being safe. You can earn one of those digs dollars, or if we see your whole class doing that, a top dog. All right, lunch today is a beef soft taco or a pretzel with cheese sauce. And some reminders for you today, we have cross country after school. And then we also have our Wild Robot chapters 34 to 49. So make sure you keep on reading those. Some bus expectation reminders. First of all, when we are coming into the gym after school, make sure we are doing so in a respectful way. It's been very, very loud and there's been a lot of yelling in the gym after school. I know it's the end of the day and we're so tired and just ready to be home, but let's make sure that we're still keeping those inside voices, just talking to those around us. We don't need to yell across the gym. Also making sure when we come in, we're just coming and we're sitting in our line and we're not moving around and we're keeping our hands and feet to ourselves, not grabbing onto things, holding onto other people. We're just keeping our hands and our feet to ourselves in those lines. Then when we get on the bus, we want to make sure that we're following those same respectful expectations where we are sitting in our seat. That keeps everybody safe. We're not getting up and moving seats, especially while the bus is driving. We're just, once we sit down, we're staying in our spot, and we're not being too loud on the bus either so that we're not distracting our bus drivers, please. All right, and now that we've got some fall weather in the air, we want to make sure that you remember that the bins outside are available for you. So if you have a sweater on and you're out running at recess and you decide all of a sudden you're too warm because we're kind of in the it's cold but it's warm days, you can take off that sweater and put it in your bin outside. That way you don't lose it. But make sure to pick them up on the way into the lunchroom. All right, we do have a school-wide Kahoot on Friday for our One School, One Book with the Wild Robot. So we're going to have some fun questions around the Wild Robot on Friday afternoon. Your teachers will have the directions on how to log on. Okay, and talking about responsibility this month, responsibility means taking action and understanding the impact of our choices. What does it look like to take action and show responsibility? Here are 2 ways you can grow in responsibility at school. First, you can manage your time. This means making choices to get important things done first. Second, you can organize your things. This could mean cleaning out your backpack regularly or packing up your things for school and setting them by the door before you go to bed each night. Challenge yourself to find new ways to practice responsibility this week. All right, we had a lot of Tuesday trivia winners this week. Miss Smith, Miss R. Brown, Miss Stone, Miss Chisholm, Miss Beal, Miss Walther, Miss Wood, Miss Lemon, Miss Day. Whew. Miss K. Brown, Miss Hatch, Miss Hushka, Mr. Huntington, Mrs. Bordeaux, Mrs. Stumba, and Mrs. Rassier. Good job for reading those Wild Robot books and knowing the answer. Our Wild Robot trivia this week is, what does Roz name her new lodge? Put your best guess on a Post-it and bring it down to my door. All right, that's it for our morning announcements. Let's make today another great one, powered by kindness. And it's now time for the Pledge of Allegiance. Have a great day, Prairie Dogs.